Hello guys and welcome back. It is a cold, windy morning here in Nova Scotia today. Wherever you guys are, I hope everyone's doing great. I know it's tough to say that right now, but hey, we will get through this. But I got a phone call that there's a couple trees down across the road at an access site, on an access road into a site. And also, another site has some little minor issues I'm going to take care of today. But man, it is cold. I mean, look, everything's white. Everything's completely white. We didn't get near the snow they were calling for yesterday, so thank God for that. Hopefully that is it. Hopefully now the ground can dry out, set up, and we can start getting things on the go here. Just when you think it's starting to be good to go as far as moving equipment around and stuff, we get this, and this just sets us back so much. But let's get the truck loaded up with the saw, the bush saw, chaps, helmet, fuel, all that stuff. I'll show you guys what saw I'm using today. Yeah, if you watch the videos for a while, you know that I'm a still guy. Well, this is not a still, it's something else. And I've used it a few times and I really like it. It's the most expensive saw I've bought, and it's pretty nice. But anyway guys, let's jump in the truck, get warmed up, go load up, hit the road, and get this cleaned up. Alright guys, we are rolling. So in situations like this, I honestly have no idea what I'm getting into. He did send one picture, the technician did send one picture, and it did sound like it wasn't a lot of trees and it wasn't a huge tree, and it may not even be blocking the road 100%, but it needs to be done for sure. Now more than ever, if something happens to these sites, they need access to them. So we'll see what happens when we get there. We'll see what we're getting into. But man, it feels like a January day. It doesn't feel like it's almost April. It feels like a January day. But check this out. This is the weather that we have right now here. Obviously, up in New Brunswick, Cape Breton, and over in Newfoundland, they got hammered too. Actually, I'm just outside Halifax. And then down towards like eastern Nova Scotia, down in Antigonish, New Glasgow, that way. The other day when we got that 10 to 20, they got like 25 to 30 centimeters of snow. So they got absolutely hammered. I have no idea what they got last night, but the Maritimes is still loaded full of snow. We don't have much here, yeah, we have, the ground's covered pretty good, but nothing like New Brunswick and Cape Breton, Newfoundland. Those places are, they're dealing with a lot right now. I mean, Newfoundland had that massive snowstorm here, what, a month and a half, 2 months ago, that had like 3 feet of snow at one time. But anyway, we are in the big rig. We're in the 2020, putting her to work. That's what she was bought for, fellas. This is not a show truck. It's not a mall crawler. Here's one thing always messes me up is on all my other Super Duties, I didn't have this adaptive cruise. So every time that I'm so used to just hitting this button, which is underneath the sets, and it's not, it's over here. To me, it would have made more sense to put the on button, off button over here underneath the sets, and then the resume cancel button over here underneath where you set your distance. But I gotta tell you that I absolutely love adaptive cruise control. Now that I have it, I absolutely love it. Like, I love it. I hope I never have to go without, to be honest, but it's one of those things you don't need. It's just, it's a comfort. Anyway, I'm spoiled right now, to be honest. Anyway, enough babbling on. Let's go check out, see what we got going on. I'll show you guys what I'm using for a saw, and I might have to do a little bit of brush cleanup too at a separate site. So I've got the bush saw on back. It's FS 410. I've got that on back just in case. But hey, life goes on here. They call, I go. So away she goes, fellas. All right, boys. So we got one tree down right here. Just gonna take a trip in here and see if we got anything else going on. Pretty decent little snowfall here. Yeah, not bad. Just clean up a couple of those trees. It looks like it's gonna be it. This one here. See if we can climb this hill. 4-wheel drive. Rear diff is not locked. Pretty decent hill right here. Starting to hop a little bit. No problem though. I am pretty impressed with these tires so far in a few aspects. First aspect was how quiet they are. Second aspect is mileage, because the mileage has been very, very, very good. And then I have had these in the snow a couple times now, and they've been awesome in the snow. So the only thing left is to see how well they wear, but man, I'm telling you, I'm impressed so far, big time. Alright, I guess I'll jump out here and get this tree cleaned up, and then get the other two out there cleaned up, and that's basically it. Alright, so here is the saw that I chose to use today. I didn't bring one of my 5 or 6 stills that I have. I bought my most recent saw that I bought, and my most expensive saw that I've purchased so far. It is the Husky 550 XP. It's like a 55cc saw, I believe. I'll have to look it up to make sure, because I don't know much about the Huskies, to be honest. Everything about them is different as far as like choking it and everything's different. But I tell you what, I really do like this saw. The brake is actually quite touchy, so the brake engages, you know, anytime that it's even getting close to sort of having an issue, the brake engages. It's weighted, it's balanced really nice, like you can use this all day long, and it does feel better than the stills that I've purchased, because the stills that I've purchased, you know, they're $500, $600 saws. This is like an $800 saw. It's a professional saw. It is a nice saw. Like, I really do enjoy using this saw. I haven't used it a ton, but I've used it to junk up quite a bit of firewood, and I've used it to clear some trees, some pretty good size pines and spruce and maples, and it works nice. But anyway, this isn't going to take all that long, but there's 4 or 5 trees on the way out there that I'm going to clean up, and then that big one out front, that hardwood, that maple. And I'm going to tighten this chain up, of course. I mean, look at that. Got to tighten that chain up, get this done, and head on to the next one. Alright, this one here will take a little bit of time, actually. There's 3 trees in one here that come down with this whole root system. Actually 4, including that one. So this one will take a bit of time to clean up. Big old hardwood. Alright, just like that, there she is. That stuff's frozen in the ground. And if they do want this big stump ripped out, it doesn't really block the gate at all. You got lots of room to get through, but if they did want that removed, then I'll have to come in with the excavator and haul that away. But I doubt they'll say that. They'll probably say that's all good. But yeah, that's it. That saw works really good, guys. I really enjoy using that saw. Well, all right, boys, here we go. This is the closest thing to climbing a mountain you can get. This road is steep. I just put it in 4 low and I locked my rear diff. So 4 low, rear diff locked. Take a look at that. Oh, gotta stay away from these little bushes. I don't know how this is coming through the camera, because cameras never seem to do this justice, but this is steep. Like, I am back against my seat right now. I don't know if this helps give you an idea. Man, she is steep, and this is the worst part right here. It's really steep right here, and you can see the road is washed out a bit. Right now, I'm just trying to feather the pedal because I don't want to start spinning and start bouncing. And right now, these tires are just digging in and just pulling it up. So far, so good. Just feathering the pedal, just putting along here, no spin so far. It flattens out here, then I got a hard hairpin turn, and then it gets really steep again. The higher we go, the snow is getting deeper. Still just feathering the pedal. Man, I think we got this. We got one more steep section right here. There's actually a tree there too. I'll clean that one up while I'm here. That's not the reason why I was here, but I might as well do it. Yeah, the snow is getting deeper for sure. The higher we go, the deeper it gets. These tires are doing absolutely fantastic right now. I gotta say, I'm impressed. The truck hasn't hopped at all. The tires just have found traction. No issues. All right, we're almost there. Good stuff. Well, We're just about home for another half work day, basically. It's like 1:30 right now. So this truck honestly is it never fails to amaze me as far as the mileage goes with this truck. I know I'm going off the Liometer, but I've determined that the Liometer is really not that far off at all. So far we've driven 133 miles and we're at 18 miles per gallon. Now, first off, keep in mind these are 37-inch tires. So that affects the mileage big time right there. I had some highway driving, I had quite a bit of idling, and then a little bit of city driving. So 18 miles per gallon is really, really good. And that, climbing that mountain with 4-wheel drive, 2 sites in 4-wheel drive, yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the truck so far as far as mileage goes. And for the Canadian guys, that's like 13 liters per every 100. So just so you know, some of the Canadian guys beat me up and say, man, you always give MPG, why not Canadian? I mean, that's where you're from. Most of my viewers are in the States. Anyway. Alright guys, that is it for today. Like I said, we're just about back home again. You got those jobs, got the roads cleaned up. You know, keeping things rolling here as much as we can anyway. Staying safe in the meantime. So if you don't need to be out, don't be out. Stay in and watch YouTube videos. Watch this one 15 times. You know, why not? Anyway guys, that is it. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.